It's a great pleasure to be here again and to speak at this great event. So I would like to briefly present our view in terms of green transition. And I would like to say that politicians create the visions and maybe give the direction, but companies, and especially engineering companies, need to put things really solid on the ground and develop real projects, bankable projects that can proceed further in terms of, especially in terms of energy transition. So Eunice is a company that is trying to be present in the entire spectrum of this new era of energy with many different activities, and we have a holistic vision about how can we move into this green transition. One is we need large-scale as well as small-scale power generation from renewables. And we need to take advantage of areas with extreme renewable energy potential. One of those projects is the Aegean project that we pursue for many years now, allowing the generation of renewable energy in the Aegean. The connection of this project with a subsea interconnection called the Southern Aegean interconnection allows this significant capacity to be distributed to the mainland grid and therefore the European grid, as well as to Crete, and in this way enhance the renewable energy penetration in this part. And the physical continuation of that is the gap, is the Greece-Africa power. This is the proposal of our company with respect to the interconnection of the European with the North African grid. And we have combined this in a very strategic way with two independent battery system energy storage projects that are able to manage the energy generated in order to achieve the best possible utilization of this energy. These are not theoretical plans, and we constantly prove that because of the fact that we always try to move in a very systematic and very scientific way forward. That's why we have developed the first green island 4 years back in Tilos, which is the only large-scale battery system currently operating and currently bidding in an energy market. This is a testing ground, this is a lab environment for us to see how we can operate these systems and optimize the way we can trade electricity. Going to the Greece-Africa power interconnector, I would say that following the words of Tim Marshall, we are all prisoners of geography. And the difficulty for interconnecting Greece and Egypt comes from geography. As you can see, this is a map of Crete. You can see that we have the tectonic plates from the North African and the European tectonic plate colliding. We have faults. All the yellow lines are ridges and faults. All the red dots are earthquakes. And if you see on the right-hand side, the map shows the depth distribution. This might seem a little bit confusing or technical, but one thing that is important to keep is all the western side of Crete is essentially a vertical wall. It's extremely difficult to do any sort of technical activity there. We have to also keep in mind that we respect the international law, as Minister Dendias very clearly mentioned yesterday. Therefore, it is important to draw our projects within the confines of the country and within the exclusive economic zones. Therefore, the strategic decision to have this power interconnection from the easiest route from the eastern side of Crete, which, as far as I know, is also validated by the soon-to-be announced telecommunication interconnection, is a matter of bankability and technical feasibility. We are definitely building on a lot of benefits from this cable. This has been explained before, but I would say that using international expertise for this project is important. And I will skip a few of these slides because the time is short, but I would like to stay in one specific, which is basically this depiction of the ENTSO-E plan, 10-year plan for the European network. And I would say that in order to achieve European Union grants, one has to go through a rigorous analysis of the project. And all these factors play in. And for this reason, we have relied to very critical support of some key partners. Deloitte is one of the major supporters and companies that analyzes the technical feasibility and the economic feasibility of the subsea interconnection, together with ASO Subsea, very experienced in this field. And of course, we have been extremely happy to be announced and promoted from the Atlantic Council report that was presented to the Congress and the White House some months back. And this is kind of our way of assuring international investors that this is a bankable and cost-effective proposal that is worth investing in the future. So I would say, closing, that interconnections will become the new norm. And since the 19th of May, we also have in Europe the first market-based interconnection. It's called ElecLink. It connects UK and France. So we will see a new era of interconnections with a lot of market players, and this will attract a lot of investment because those market interconnections have also high profitability and attract international investments. Thank you very much.